Henry Mintzberg, Strategy Bites Back, it is far more, and less, than you ever imagined. Embark on a journey to the heart of strategic thinking with the book summary of A Strategy Bites Back, It is Far More, and Less, Than You Ever Imagined, by Henry Mintzberg. This summary delves into essential topics such as visionary thinking, execution of plans, strategic planning, and adapting according to the changing market. Gain insight into the attributes of successful managers and CEOs, the importance of employee contribution, and the fluid nature of strategic planning. Throughout the summary, you'll discover instructive examples and engaging anecdotes that make complex notions easily digestible and appealing, in a user-friendly manner.
The power of visionary thinking. Visionaries possess the unique ability to see beyond the obvious and create innovative strategies. They are not only capable of predicting trends but also recognizing when existing patterns become outdated. However, the key to successful visionary thinking lies in its execution rather than ideation. Visionaries know that strategies are fluid and ever-changing, and their walls must be permeable. They see obstacles as challenges and once solved, move forward without hesitation. Ideas can be eye-catching, but the vision will not come to life without action. In summary, visionaries have the ability to locate shiny nuggets amidst the muck, conceptualize and formulate a fluid plan of execution, and achieve the desired results. Essential tips for entrepreneurial success. Successful entrepreneurship requires sticking with what you know, doing thorough research, taking calculated risks, and prioritizing the customer. Avoid investing in unfamiliar territory, rely on personal expertise, and focus on customer satisfaction. Don't hesitate to take on a partner or to abandon a venture if things go awry. Lastly, act decisively when a sound opportunity presents itself. The value of business plans. Despite the belief that business plans are essential, over 40% of the fastest-growing U.S. startups operate without them. The absence of a plan enables entrepreneurs to be nimble and responsive to market changes, but it also implies taking greater risks than their traditional counterparts. Although a formal plan may not be essential for all entrepreneurs, compiling a financial outlook for investors can secure more significant investments. Therefore, while entrepreneurs cannot rely entirely on their instincts and agility, having a business plan can be instrumental in gaining success. The pitfalls of strategic planning. Strategic planning can lead to creative paralysis and limit employee influence. The true success of a plan is in the hands of those who execute it. Even well-crafted plans can fall short without adjustments and employee buy-in. Successful organizations are collective social systems, not reliant on individual champions. Success strategies for managers. Good managers keep a pulse on the daily operations of the organization, cultivate relationships, pinpoint critical issues, and inspire their teams. They are skilled politicians who guard their declarations and settle for smaller victories when necessary. In today's fast-paced business world, managers need to stay connected to the daily operations of their organizations. They cultivate relationships throughout the company, giving them access to different departments and valuable information. Good managers use this information to pinpoint the critical issues that influence the organization's success. They focus on these issues and wield their influence at pivotal points. Successful managers inspire their teams rather than just empowering them. They create an environment that fosters openness and releases energy. Just like the queen bee, managers don't make decisions, they emit a chemical substance that holds the entire social system together. Being a skilled politician is a critical success factor in today's business environment. The most successful managers and CEOs discuss policies and where they'd like to see the company headed without taking a firm position. They guard their declarations because policy statements can be difficult to reverse in the face of variable marketplace conditions or organizational changes. Wise managers know that it's impossible to hit a home run every time. They settle for smaller victories when necessary to get the program moving in a positive direction. Successful managers and executives are proactive. They implement growth incrementally, which can create a chain reaction of small progress. In conclusion, successful managers know how to keep a pulse on the daily operations while focusing on the crucial issues. They create an environment that inspires their teams and are skilled politicians who guard their declarations and settle for smaller victories when necessary. Building effective business strategies. Effective strategy is fundamental to business success. It involves ongoing planning that is an integral part of the organizational culture. The process is not created in a vacuum, and periodic strategic planning meetings may not be as productive as expected. Instead, companies need to embrace fresh voices and opinions to guarantee better and more effective strategic planning. Two approaches to strategic planning include top-down transformation and bottom-up change. Ultimately, the success of a strategic plan is heavily reliant on execution. Organizations must be willing to experiment and try out different approaches or products to find the best solution for their business. Strategic principles to gain an advantage. In order to win any game, including the game of life, it is important to have a plan in place. This involves understanding and applying strategic principles that will give you a significant advantage over your opponents. The author advises readers to keep their intentions hidden, be unpredictable, and let actions speak louder than words. It is also crucial to know how to finish off your opponents and when to cut your losses. Additionally, being prepared and knowing your ultimate objective will help you stay in control and give the impression of being in control. The author also stresses the importance of making changes slowly and respectfully. Finally, it is important to remain humble and gracious in victory, as overly boastful behavior can ruin relationships and ultimately come back to haunt you. By heeding these strategic principles, readers can increase their chances of success in any situation. The necessity of shared vision. In Strategy Isn't Sexy, the author highlights the disparity between management's excitement over new strategic plans and the employees' lack of enthusiasm. While business leaders prioritize positive changes, employees' motivation cannot be manufactured, and they must share the same vision. Managers must focus on potential and growth instead of obstacles to persuade employees to step out of their comfort zones. However, achieving a sense of unity can be challenging, but it opens up endless possibilities for success. The author emphasizes the importance of shared vision and the need for CEOs to embrace new ideas without ignoring the past, favoring outsiders over insiders, or choosing quick fixes over steady progress. Leaders who exhibit these behaviors are trying to destroy their organizations. Managers and employees must work together to navigate the difficult landscape and create a sense of unity to bring positive change in an organization.
In the end, effective strategy comes down to execution, adaptability, and the ability to inspire employees. By learning to balance visionary thinking with practical execution, businesses can overcome obstacles and take advantage of opportunities. The book summary of A Strategy Bites Back teaches us that strategic planning should be a fluid, ongoing process, incorporating fresh ideas and contributions from various levels of an organization. Successful managers and CEOs must have strong political skills while maintaining a foundation built on the fundamental principles of strategy. Quick to react and eager to innovate, these leaders can turn their organizations into juggernauts in an ever-evolving marketplace. Equip yourself with the vital takeaways from this dynamic book and fast-track your path towards strategic mastery.